You're not behind. You're just living in a different timeline. I used to feel like I was behind. Not a little behind, embarrassingly behind. I'd scroll through my phone and see people my age getting promoted, buying houses, starting companies, figuring life out. And I think, what am I doing wrong? But eventually, I realized something that changed everything. I wasn't behind. I was just living in a different timeline. If you've ever felt late to life, compared your progress to others, wondered why everyone else seems ahead, this video is for you. Because the idea that there's one right timeline is one of the most damaging myths of our generation. The timeline lie. Somewhere along the way, we absorbed an invisible checklist. Graduate by this age, succeed by that age, stabilize before it's too late. But no one asks, who decided this timeline? Not biology, not psychology, not reality, just tradition, outdated and unquestioned. Why this pressure is worse now? Previous generations compared themselves to neighbors. We compare ourselves to the internet, highlight reels, millions of people at once. You're not failing more, you're comparing more. And comparison doesn't motivate, it distorts. The 3 truths about progress. Let me share 3 truths that changed how I see my life. 1. Progress is contextual, not universal. Some people sprint early and burn out. Others move slowly and last longer. Speed doesn't equal success. Alignment does. Different starting points require different pacing. 2. Late blooming is real and powerful. Many people peak later because they needed more time to understand themselves. They had to unlearn survival habits. They were building depth, not speed. Delayed doesn't mean denied. 3. You're not competing with people. You're competing with time misuse. Your real enemy isn't someone else's success. It's distraction, fear, avoidance. The moment you stop racing others, you start moving forward. What actually matters? No one at the end of life asks, did I hit milestones fast enough? They ask, did I live intentionally? Did I grow honestly? Did I become who I needed to become? Timelines don't define fulfillment. Choices do. So if you feel behind, pause. You're not late, you're not broken, you're not failing. You're just unfolding differently. If this resonated, like this video so it reaches someone who needs it. Subscribe for honest conversations about growth and identity. Comment what makes you feel behind right now. Share this with someone who's quietly doubting their pace. Life isn't a race. It's a timeline you're allowed to design. See you in the next one.